Describe to us what America would look like if same-sex marriage is legalized by the Supreme Court and Senator Lee's religious protection bill does not pass.
Well, yeah, I think that we're going to see a number of consequences if the Supreme Court mandates same-sex marriage in the Constitution. First off, states would be prohibited from deciding in accordance with their own voters' will and the wishes of their own voters what they want to do about marriage in their states. And you basically taking and disenfranchising numerous voters in many states who believe that marriage is between a man and a woman. And that's just the beginning, right? We're going to see religious liberty, the religious liberty impact in many, many areas, one of which is the area this bill would address, which is entities working with the federal government in a number of areas, contracting, getting grants, benefits from the federal government. These organizations have sincere beliefs about marriage. They include non-religious organizations and religious organizations. And if marriage is legalized as a right under the federal Constitution, you're going to see efforts by the federal government to use that imprint of legitimacy to marginalize and push people who disagree and believe marriage is between a man and a woman out of the public square and out of the public spaces. So this is a religious liberty implication. It's an implication for the good of society because these organizations do great work, not just the schools. You have groups like Catholic Charities feeding the poor and homeless, and you have many others doing relief work. World Vision does relief work overseas. All these groups would be affected because they're not going to compromise their belief that marriage is between a man and a woman, and the federal government's going to attempt to stigmatize them and forced to hold that over their heads in order to play a part in the public square in America, and that's just unacceptable. We need this legislation to protect them.
Do you think schools and churches would actually be in danger of shutting down?
Eventually, yes. At this point, the threat is not against churches, but they're tax exempt, just like other organizations. And eventually, there's nothing preventing the government from making an effort in that area to penalize churches and force them to approve of the government's view of marriage, the government's established view of marriage, and its own view of morality in order to work in the public space in America and participate as a member of society, as churches always have done, and of benefit to their local communities. So eventually, yeah, I mean, it could force them to compromise their beliefs and in some cases possibly shut down.
Travis Weber, thank you for your time.
Thank you.